abo ene enumere so sem no edoso ne obeti bi ene se constitutional reforms aban ede beto monten so ene o de aba beto enim sa fie de enimi o mema ho kwan ama Ghana ni bia nso koto aba akire na dwen ewo ho sanso ana galamse ya ne ya se yensa se ene yakoya hodo mampanyi ene na pamfo apa dwumadie bi ho ntoma beboa ama yakoya ahodo ewo man mu se betumi abɔ ho ban ye sa enso na senfofro mu no Franka tuni de ma NPP amanyoko Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de ababetu dwa ese NPP amanyoko ne de omu hia ene enka bom no kradie ene pepepe yese de be ya afi 2028 no won ebetumi asanso aba aban mu biemu odifo ba ko wo man mu eye Bishop Duncan Williams de ababetu dwa se galamse no enya amanyosem na mmom ya de wo se yanka se yesuban ane yesesansa na galamse ne timi etu so sa we nsem ne nanumre ya boaboa no apomodem mu nsem wo edwadie ewo mu na fa ne gide mu nso ewo mu ane nanumre me de e ba besum se nwenu nu pamu kasebo Medawa se emu akwa babiem se otena se twenye ne etwe hutiawa eba ye fast news na meguso amaken kan de mawo ya to apete wa befo ne so ko Facebook ana se YouTube dia da waterfa ye fast TV gh kwa na wa like wa comment na fe wa share de amaye na yo sana bosome no ne da to so dunson wa fimpinu ne dunu ensie ne musem a yete ye hugu monten so kofa ba ye na semufo nso nya adaje tena sesemu na de dika de tie ne nanwume magebre amemba bekinkan de amawo nya mekinkan kaseboyi media mejeso wane akosia techiwa afegebre na yemomra kase ne mudia na enano enche biasa ana Attorney General eba monten so de nkrata bi ebe pensemu ekyereye se constitution no ya de omaye sakrai kakra ewo mu a ene ne obobo niema bebre so awo kyese wei eye niema won tena se no omahu so mo sakra mu a ebeboa ama mpuntu so atumi akoso ewo man Ghana mo biti se kane no na wo ye mampanyi na betena menwa so ba betena so mfinhia no nan ene amendment ne ba ye na kyese wo betena so mfinhia no enum na fe so mfia se wo pese wonye mrahye bedwani anaso pese wonye mampanyi a ye de ebeto monte so kane no na ye aduanan ene ye hwan so e de aba aduasa wei ye sakra kakra omaye wo constitution no emu enam so ama mampanyi Mahama ye na mienu a wode asi wo se wode bo apro wo upper east region mu okọ ho no wode sansim we tudwa no wo kyese afie de anim ye afempi mienu na aduonu nso no mu won bebo modin asom be yi da bi asi ho se de be yi a ye nyina ebetumi akoto aba na ya kire ya adwen won sakra kakra ba eye constitution yimu
entrenched clauses and entrenched clauses. Non-entrenched clauses we just need parliamentary approval, so those we will put before parliament and we will vote and pass them. Entrenched clauses require that we conduct a referendum and at least 40% of registered voters must vote and 75% of them must say yes. And so we want to add that to the district assemblies election next year. So next year, apart from voting for your assembly members, you will also be required to vote on the constitutional amendment. And if we vote and it passes, then we will implement the entrenched clauses, amendments to the entrenched clauses. So that's to do with governance. With security and safety,
Yegusuwa wo mampanyi ensem so ene upper east region mu ebra omu eko aprobono na mampanyi de nsem bi etugja na ide enim se galamse eno a ene ya ade deda ya no ampanyimfo ene timamufo wo mo amoyo ye kire wo monten so nyina fa kase na won ye de tia galamse enam so ama mampanyi de aba betugja ese nei won ate eye ekuo a o se ekuo no ye de omu ekoye kwaye ahoduo mu se de be ya won so beboa ama galamsey no yetimi etususa ene mrante wa ene emaba wa won de omaye omo asobrache omo ntekasa no ya emra entimi aso mumu ama aban ene omodi no sene etie
is working very hard. We've seized excavators, we've seized chamfan machines, and you drive them out of this area, they run to this other area, but we are making progress. Of the almost 49 forest reserves that were invaded, we've been able to clear as many of them as possible of illegal miners. Before, what we did was when we clear, we hand over to the Forestry Services Commission. But they don't fear the Forest Service. They go and drive the forest guards out and they go back into the mine. And so now we put a military detachment. After we clear the forest reserve, we leave a military detachment there. And that means we have to spend more money. One, you must feed the soldiers. You must provide them with the logistics to continue to stay there in the forest. But we will not give up. We'll continue the fight against illegal mining. But Upper East has a good potential, and mining can create jobs, but we need to make sure that these are formalized mines so that they can employ our young people to operate. A few years ago, Cardinal Mine opened in this area, and you should already see the number of people who are working in that particular mine. In Upper West, they have the Black Volta mine development coming up. There are several other areas that we can see the potential for proper mining so that it can produce more jobs for our young people. But our target is to formalize the mining activity so that we have a greater control over it than the current scattered illegal mining that takes place.
Now what we na wiye ana MPP amanyoko no de ema ehihye so ne abatowo na won eto ye no o komanta mahodo ni nyina mu ana ebi ekoso ho no ma woto oba eyi akandifo de ma MPP osunu kokroko amanyoko no ebi ti se secretary ne chairman ahodo ne o komantam ne mudia na te se enye adeketo akora na enam so ema abatowo no ekwa awie ye mpanyifo de ma no ebeto monten so mehu sunsuanso hu woma ene omutumi di nkunima ya pa omo se kandifo ewa amanyoko MPP ni mo mantam dun seni namu no Franka Tuni edema MPP osunu kokroko amanyoko no yo onimonyamfo anase Dr. Mahama Dubawumia de sema beto monten so watche se abato otimi akoso na ya antiko ya anteka ya anti watimi wakame bia na sumdie mu ya to awie ama nkunimdi aba na nkabom ewo hono mode ne wei ekire se afempemienu ne eduoche no duro no ma won koto aba na nkunimdi sanso beko e de ama MPP amanyoko no
ahead of us, and we are going to do that work in unity. If we are united, I'm telling you, we will win 2028. That is the key ingredient for victory. It's unity, and that is what I want to really plead, that this election is over. You've had competitors. Let us come together, and I believe in what Dr. Kubo has said, that he would do everything to bring everybody and use everybody's talents, because if we keep our talents at home or in the cabinet, it doesn't help the party. We want to use everybody's talents to get victory for the party, and I want to emphasize that. I am open to work with everybody.
Yes, and so enko galamsey senseni mudia na Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams awoye kofabaye ma asafo ayatuni din se Action Chapel International na Bishop edensem kakra beto monten so ane komo no obediye no fa galamsey hu no woche se galamsey ye koso ewo manmu anei na yate ekuo ebi egu kwaye mu ne de ebi mu akogu ye brim asubontin so e de bi mu akoguta no so mo nkobo ho ban saa ne mani na ye de akoye amanyosem na so ye hwemu padia galamsey na ekoso no enya amanyosem ne mom yesu ban ana amasa o hayi emene ye.
I want us to pray for our leaders. I want us to pray for our energy sector. I want us to pray for our energy sector. I want to pray for the gold board and this illegal mining going on, resisting compliance and enforcement, destroying our water bodies, poisoning the land, so that eventually the land cannot yield food stuff anymore, and there can be shortage of food because they are finding mercuries in dead bodies as a result of the things we are eating. Because the land, the water is poisoning, the water is poisoning the land, and the land poisons the food we are eating. But this generation will not appreciate what we are dealing with. But I submit to you that posterity will either judge us harshly or treat us favorably by what we do today. The children, our children and our grandchildren's future are at stake because nobody is speaking. Nobody is talking. We accept it as business as usual. If anybody tried to confront it, we turn it into a political issue and a political debate. But the issues going on, they are not.
Common fansika ayako edema assemblies and asedition tahodwa ewo maimu se de be ya ombetumi de ye mpuntujuma wosa empesuane so ene ye kopiem wotwufo etimo kwade a na presiding member a wo honom ayefene se onimonyafo Daniel Agboja na nesem ode beto monten so na nkomo obedi ye nyina ene se sika aye common fund no ebe ya nka aban empone de ye de ma empanyifo ni bi na yemfa support ye assembly members ne wo mo hwe assembly no so say wo mo anadwuma na nkasa esi omo konso tie de sika ne ma wo mo a wo betumi aboa ama mpontodwuma so atumi akoso e wo district ahodo ni na emu
sisi assembly members ma be fast akonye so na member his excellency the president abaso allowance kakra nkra so the best support here e wo ye assembly members be our electoral in fact aba kakra say aba na ye did yes say the akem don famra na no ka say empire in na ebo say nka campaign for say MPs common fund no eba nka ombe allocated the so say assembly members so maybe say electoral area common fund ebeba assembly members no then we also account for any year be a common fund ba normal allocated kakra bi e be so percentage say enonko assembly members so no friendly jumedi of electoral area ebasa decentralization no ayeka ho asem no ebe go down here because in pain assembly members no jumedi kase de gina so ye boka here and this in pain for betini ahwe ho no mo ebeboa common fund allocation going forward the best his excellency the president on the let them say what start to allowance kakran we ekoto na nimu a e ade obetu na mo omo allocate bibi kakra percentage bi enfama electoral area the electoral area common fund crap you want me to say the big be pre person so a betimi aboa yi e ma decentralization no a ye ka ho asem o maye mu no enya development be e betimi aboa electoral area me dey honorable Daniel Agboja
Yadu so no apomodimu ensem na wapomodimu ensem no yebeko Adanse North Health Directorate wo Asante Mantemu na yeko no mode a ene wo mo amoye omo wapomodimu aso wo Adanse North no na omoni abriye pa de kojan ene se ni brain soja ke behu bi na wonsem a wokan na ene se ne onya bepiemu wo Adanse North de a na asase a won esi ayarsabia esi sonka ya won ehwe ni musenka dachi bi no won de besi bibi de aka ayarsabia no ho se de be ye beboa ama pomodi ho sem so edi mu Adanse North no ene yo moda sore ya nkronkron nipa baako atese ye nim no so fra ban mu so fra ban ye nim no wa base wo de asase no ebesi hotel enam so momoni abrepa omo de kokobo abetudwa de ama ban ne sa ban na hwe bibi anka mfa ho ane strike omo de na sit down strike ana omoko
aban de ade no ahwe yensa se ye mo ban enti yentimi enhwe ne saa keke na ye njai ema obi ema mefa ne saa keke every day say yini 3 days ni ye ma adwuma ya toto office ni mu enu nti na ye ni abre a ya bobɔ kojan agiregyina ha no mu sei empanifo de wo na besi fom na saa adwumadie na nipa no edie no obeyi afiri hɔ no mo ni anya kwan ayɛ adwuma no enya ade a ibesi adwuma mu ni aba bɛyɛ adwuma bia ɛwɔ ha no mu sei na mmea no nukuri ni
who the aboye pa dancing of the social retreat yasase anase ba bia omo office na wo pe omo te so edi dwuma yese bi omo firi ho no omo abaya ba ka kire de some documents bi ebi adanse kire se ba bi omo ya dwuma no private developer bi konchi omo land no highly unfortunate cry say ebe happens if we say ya chekire ya man no amanchirima health there enye bia was a touch cry enye bia was e dia agro and me being as presiding member no any district chief executive that tenancy E200
nipa yati linkan onimonyamfo Eric Kakari ono no ye Adansi North District Health Promotion Officer ewo Asante Mantemo na de sansem we etudwa ede maye ne ye free apomodemu nsemu dia na ye ko edwediemu ensemu na enche ye bia na ebeto dwa ese koko ebo emre bi etwa mu ne ye twa mampani abo so koko board fo abo so se koko bo no omotimi hwan so menei koko akuafo de kokra che wono ma ne sika kro de be ma omokra no na akoye den de ama wo mo nenei aban asori koko board asori o mama mo humene so de mra foforo kra abasa amra no omo ehye se betimi abo koko akuafo hu ban na afia ma bo no so etuma ejina fa kon de ama mo ne nam so ma ye kodoma west dia na mrahye bedwani a wo kono monimonyamfo Vincent Opon Asamoa esia koko akuafo ana wotu omofo o hye mu nkran se sansem na MPP fo ebekeka yesemre ya koko board ne aban dia ban emu akuafo no kraketi se ekura enim na emu mebeboa se de be ya omo akuayo no ye betumi ahye mu kina na omumfudie ene ne emu omo ye omofum nyina no ahomambo ne betumi ehuri akosoro na sika no soso mu emu etimi ayedru na ejina fa kon e de ama akuafo
nyama buwa ehuinga no yede agro bi ade awuram koko yede body ne bia it one with na ka so ma fa e ma uni abode because abani head aboka e ma mafo ye even plantation is yede ma koko farmer so omumia eti obi obeka cho say ye ma ye mfa body enwu abu bia no boa na mankani so fifire na so mankani so fifire na no so ye ba be koko farmer eti ano de enye na kure me nyina ne say abano person odi sikamba me no mo kasa abano promise say obema free fertilizer so the Doma Central a friend of Doma Cocoa District omo receive close to 50,000 bags of fertilizer which to me no the amount so ma receive about 80% of that cocoa district no Doma is Brekum, Germany North and Germany South. Yeah, I say Kuano. Yes, we expect about 35,000 bags of cocoa, which is Doma West in Kuano. It's a rubber dura. Meaning now, no 30% now. A buy no. I get the actual home. I cut 30%. It is what we have to say. The cocoa industry and buy no a babes. Now, cocoa no a bar no grow. In spite of the gold in our bank in our winning. Abani the cities and a Togo. Otoa onya dollars. Eche no sikano makoko bodo. Omotoa na sikano ko Bank of Ghana. Hona you keep your dollars. Na Bank of Ghana na my cities. Here about Togo ko. When she was say Bank of Ghana any abano. Oto to ko admano, oto to former. Enye eche obi amfa politics. E ma mi wura ko Ntuko ko share koko for now o kan sam ari chire koko farmers na eya jene say Ghana kuma ene bibia nti bibiri say kuafo a sabi o metie sa interview ye sha ma for bi nkra me
ene etie Doma West Mrahye Bedwani onimonyamfo Vincent Opon Asamoa ana odi sasem we tudwa ede ma yenya ne sem ne so na yentwa ehutia wa ye ba ne gidie mu ense Meda wasibiem amwakọ abase onemetena ye na metwa me hutia wa eba ye enumeno no pem kase ebo na guso a wo hwe e Fast TV eso de adu so no eye ne gidie mu ensem na enanumei na de mede eba besomo ene se oba fast TV ase dia na dwumadi a ye dia eboa ema emofra won so ewo talent ewo mu a entumi empie no ye de yi edi pie ema mansa nyina ehu se we ya adom achede a yakopon e de adom obenten anase asumesi na meme de twa mu de na eyepani behwe dwumadi esanse Kidi Shepherd Show season 13 no na old school na contestant no o ma media agro kra na Fast TV ye ne awofo ni bi etwetwe nkomo e bi so mo so far so good eden anomo hu efa dwumadi no na sei anomo e de tuja
oh takra me kan say agro no na mpum sisi net ye dindie sense se dem kwani be form ho ibenya time ejo machi na nye easy and so ina ya force se bi jo machi and no nye easy ma wo for bi mi ni sense eni bi wa kola bi mu e be fa wo yisu na bi akobi akola ma na pi da cha kwa no so be ye star.
The children have amazed me. I'm just grateful and surprised about the things they can do. So I will urge parents to encourage their kids because they have talent in there. So if we continue to encourage them this way, this will come and to make them successful in the future.
I can say so based on my interest happen. Next time I'm here, I'm going to start some year and also be training up on now was sign up. Can you say when say we ban e water to be say men can share. Hakwa bi wo mo oye pitin men can share. Pushing give say ba fam timu. No support akwa no. Na obetimi aba baye enipa ama
na say no na twa gu ye e ma hu bi ene me de twa mu die mo fra no ma media agro kra entin na say yegusu wa ye hwe ni mu e de die ni mu no doso na ye ne awofo no edi nkomo ewie ye no anafe mo fra bi no ma na wotwe ye wie ye want to me enya best performance best vote ene best costume no ye ne omudi nkomo na ebiso mo sene ahomeka no esitie fa na sei na omososo omodi tuja emai.
I feel excited. Yes, thank you for voting for me and supporting me in this competition. Kids, as you all are watching me, please, I want to say that learn and become someone like me too. I see that I did so well. I didn't do it like how I've been doing it because my trainer didn't come and train me today. So I did my best to come and perform what I advise you all that everything that you are doing, don't give up. And all my fans that are waiting for me, providing for me, and all the things that you are doing for me. Thank you for all that. And don't give up on that. Thank you. I couldn't so I'm using it. I feel excited.
I say, remember in the year, dear Nimui. Say, one should be now what's nephew keke. Now, one for TV, no aunt to Fast TV, and should be an hour son while you're wanting me, dear Nim dear. Now, no me and supper pepe. Now, what's now TV no home. Na washebi we do ni ahwe talent ahodoa Fast TV e de aba ama wiase afane nyina so enya so mfaso anya de kase ebo no ebesi na sana mekono ye nhwe de di mu akotene bedia na nei Ghana mampanyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama e de aba betu yenim ese constitutional reforms amendment no aba ye de aba betu monten samya tibi entinane na afe 2027 mu ye bebie mu na Ghana ni bia so timi akoto aba akire na adwen e wo howe yes or no na eno akire so no na galamse ekoso e wo man mu mampanyi ese o matikuo agu ye kwaya hodo mu ani ensu ahodo so se de be ye o betimi akọ na o mo so timi abonsu ne kwaya no ba ma galamse ne yatimi etuso sa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia o ye Frankatuni de ma NPP amanyekuo no esa fe 2028 no na nkunimdie na no amanyoko no ebede sanse nei enkabom aba amanyoko no mu a ogina no so a wo kyese ne umbedi nkunim e wo 2028 abaton emu Archbishop Duncan Williams esre Ghanafoɔ ese galamse ekɔ ɔman mu no ekɔ so ɔman mu no enya amanyɔsɛm enya MPP anase NDC asɛm na mmom yesuban ana ama galamse yetumi haye na enya sunsuanso ewo yeso weni nsɛm ne nenweme de bɛsom wo apɔmɔde mu nsɛm wom edwadie ewom ana fa ne gidie mu nsɛm so eka ho ana mebɔ ne nyina no amede bɛsom sɛ nwene no mpamu pasiebo na yekosi dia na na se ni na koma bobobi heba me hyɛ malaria typhoid and loss of appetite edra wo hia ene bobobi heba me hyɛ kopa bi ewo heba hyepa hodo nyina emu ene nwumre ni ameje bre na me de kasebo yi ebesom wo medium just one akosia techiwa production team na MC Courage do ene piapia tum sanso ana studio ofosu hine Steven wa sanso ana Grace omo nyina boaye na production of course one the man to aye